is title insurance and why is it necessary? Title insurance is an insurance policy that ensures that you have marketable title to the property. Like any good insurance policy, it shows the amount of coverage that you have. So if you have a complete title failure or partial title failure, it'll pay up to the dollar amount that's shown on Schedule A of your title insurance policy. It also tells you the title to the property and has the legal description of the property on the on Schedule A. There is a Schedule B that says that there are certain matters that they don't insure against, which are called exceptions. Some of these exceptions are called are referenced, such as easements, restrictive covenants, and conditions. Those are just a few examples, which are usually acceptable to a buyer. What you need to be concerned about on your Schedule B of your title policy is if there is a judgment or some sort of lien that's shown in that which you're not insuring against. So why that's what title insurance does. It ensures that you have marketable title, and if you're notified that there is a lien against your property or another problem with the title, that you have someone to look at. The big reason why title insurance is necessary is more of a preventative measure than it is a remedial measure, and that then you have someone who has examined the title to check to see if there's any particular liens against the property, and so they are confident or have examined the title and therefore will insure it so that they, as they say, put their money where their mouth is, or the insurance policy itself. So whenever you make a substantial investment of hundreds of thousands of dollars, or one of the largest investments that you make, you're usually not talking about a few $100s, you're talking about thousands of dollars. It would only be appropriate that you make sure that you know what you're getting, and so have the title searched and then have a title policy. And this, in the area, the Tampa Bay area, whenever you purchase real estate, the seller is usually the one that is responsible for paying the title insurance. That's the primary practice, and that's shown in the real estate contracts as to who is to pay for the title insurance. If you go down to Miami and Broward County, and those counties, there the borrower is the one that's responsible for paying for the title insurance. So it varies throughout the state as who's responsible, and is controlled by contract. There's also an aspect of it is that if the seller is paying for an owner's policy and the buyer is getting a mortgage, the buyer can obtain what they call a simultaneous issue rate to ensure your lender that the lender is getting a first lien on the title and that there's no junior liens. So the title insurance is important to the lending community to make sure that they have first liens and not just rely on an attorney's opinion letter or an ownership and encumbrance search an attorney's opinion, because let's say that the lawyer missed something, or the title company or whoever issues the ownership and encumbrance search missed something. Well, who are they going to hold responsible? You know, they go back to the lawyer. Well, does the lawyer have the ability to pay the money? Is he still in business? Has he died or whatever? So therefore we have the advent of title insurance, which has been around for longer than I'm not sure just how long, but it's been here a long time, 50, 60, 70 years, and you have any number of major title insurance underwriters. But it's primarily preventative because you do thousands of transactions, and the property sells and resells and there's no title problems, but you're checking on them, such as code enforcement liens should show up on a title search, and that way you take care of it before you take title. Otherwise, if you just take a deed to the property and and trust the seller that he says, oh no, I don't have any liens against it. And later on you find out, what are you going to do about it? So that's the reason why you want to have title insurance, and hopefully gives you some idea of what title insurance does. So if you have any questions, or more importantly, if you'd like for me to write some title insurance or write a contract and write the title insurance policy, I'll be happy to do so. Give me a call at 727-847-2288.